Office of Inspector General from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. This is what it looks like right here. Okay, this is titled Management Alert. CBP has limited information to assess interview waived non-immigrant visa holders. All right, this report was filed on June 25th, 2024. The summary of this report is basically that there's close to 7 to 9 million people within the country with legitimate visas that were not vetted properly. Now, I know that won't come as a surprise to many of you that have been following the Harris, Biden, Mayorkas administration and just how completely horrible they've been when it comes to Homeland Security and our southern border. But this isn't really being reported. We talk about the gotaways, we talk about individuals on the terror watch list, we talk about, you know, MS-13 gang members coming through that southern border, but this is a whole new bag of awful. Okay, typically the way this is supposed to work is if you're a foreigner and you want to come to the United States of America and you want to get a visa to do so, you've got to go to the consulate or the embassy in the nation that you're from and apply. You have to do an interview, you have to get your fingerprints done, you have to have a local background check, and you have to have your information run through our intelligence collection, recordings, etc., to see if you're a criminal, a terrorist, or you want to do harm to Americans and you shouldn't be here. Unfortunately, according to this report, this type of vetting, these in-person interviews that I'm talking about, with all of that, has not been being done. These have been waived, and the responsibility is being put on CBP. Okay, and what's happening is these folks are being given visas, legitimate visas. They come to the U.S., come to a port of entry, and then the CBP officer or official just looks at their visa to determine whether their visa is legitimate, and then just lets them into the country, not knowing that this vetting that was supposed to take place for the issuance of this visa, not knowing that that's not being done. That's what this IG report is saying. So I don't know about you guys, but as an American, I want people that come here to work or go to school to actually have to get vetted, because I'm sure you guys with common sense can realize this is just another another pathway that a terrorist could exploit to get into the United States of America with a legitimate visa, that, and be walking around here ready to do harm to Americans. So if you want to pull this report, look at it yourself. Help us expose this massive failure by this same administration that's brought to you this wide open southern border. Here's how you do it.